Yeah, I don't know what is happening here. What? What is this? Why is it changing like things? Why is it changing titles and stuff? Weird. This should be what the title is, not just Elmo. Obviously, Elmo is great, but it shouldn't have been about Elmo. It should just be about my cryptocurrency and talking about my last video that I created. But good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Wait for some people to get in here. We can definitely chat it up. You're going to hear a lot of coughing today, so I apologize in advance. If you guys could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it, though. So just, you know, tap that like button one time. And, yeah. Yeah, these allergies are just killing me, man. I have to, like, I'm forced to go live with basically a stuffy nose. Um, because like I feel like I'm missing a lot. I feel like I'm not doing enough just because, I can't breathe. So you're gonna take a lot of breaths and yeah. So hit that like button, guys. We got 11 likes, 48 people here. But good morning, everybody. I know I haven't been live for a while, so yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up. The 53 people that are here, I appreciate you guys. But let's go ahead and try nasal rinse. I've tried everything. Trust me, it's it's not working. I have Zycam, I have Flonase, I have the Neti Pot, uh, I have a lot of stuff. Right. I've been trying to drain out one side versus another, and it just doesn't work. I'm told by a doctor that you shouldn't, when you have a stuffy nose, you shouldn't like apply a lot of pressure, water pressure, to push out the other side or anything, because if you do that, then you can get that fluid in your ears, which can create an ear infection. So I can't do that. So the only option that I have is to use, like, Zycam seems to work the best, but it creates a drip, and I don't want to deal with that on stream. I'd rather deal with that off stream. Um, so yeah. Anyways, good morning, Matt. Elmo bag is looking great today. Yeah, it's not looking bad. I still have my Elmo, like all the Elmo that I had. I know I sold a lot of coins, and I wanted to kind of talk about that. I guess I can probably go through a full breakdown in a video, but I mean, this is the best place to show you guys exactly what I have left in Coinbase, and mainly what I'm holding. I know we're going to have tomorrow, we should have a full breakdown of my portfolio and how that has shrunk. Um, but it should have only decreased by about 20 to 25%. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. Um, just think about these morning streams. Yeah, it's been a while. Can you talk about Rap Luna? What about it? I mean, I can talk about it, but I don't really have much to say about it. Uh, What are you saying? What's up, Matt, or WhatsApp, Matt? Because I don't know. Like, I don't have a WhatsApp, so hopefully you're not speaking to the wrong person there. But if you're saying what's up, how you doing? Uh, good morning. People sleeping mad hard on what? On Elmo or on crypto? Just last 1 year for bull market. Good morning, Matt. I don't want it to. I don't want this. For it to take any longer for a bull market. I would love to see one now, but whatever. Do you eat a lot of dairy products? No, I don't. If you do, you should maybe stop eating as much because you create a ton of mucus. No, I don't eat any dairy products. Uh, my children eat a lot of cheese and a lot of drink a lot of milk and all that stuff. I don't. Um, yeah. Crap Luna is the next big thing. Today, 1 million more Elmo burned. I mean, it just keeps burning and burning. It's a good thing. Only thing that works for me is relieve sinus and cold. Works wonders. Yeah, I nothing's really working. I feel like I have 7,000 allergy medications up in the cabinet, and I don't know what really works. The only thing that really works when it comes to itchy throat and itchy eyes is um, Zyrtec, the liquid tablets. But then my nose is just always stuffy. I just can't breathe. Okay, good. I'm glad you don't. Glad I don't what? Oh, eat dairy products. Yeah, we're gonna break 3 cents today. I would love to see that. But yeah, tomorrow coin W. Next week L Bank. Big thing is the babies the babies to get off the dairy. Yeah, I mean they like cheese. So I don't know about that. I'm not gonna be the one to tell them. Uh, thoughts on L Bank at Elbow? Well, I haven't heard of any new news on L Bank and Elmo. I mean, that's definitely big to see Elmo on another platform or get to another platform. But I think the more platforms you have, and I've been a big fan of this, more platforms you have, the more volume you end up seeing. The volume is, and all the money drives to the CEXs. So for the people that are saying, hey, we need DEX volume, we need utility and all that stuff, you're not wrong. We do need to establish it, but we don't need to put all of our eggs in that one basket because the money and the popularity comes from the CEXs. So CEXs create the volume now, and if you could find a way to get launched on these CEXs, you create that volume for your project and make it more popular. What coins are you selling today? So I actually haven't sold any coins today. I sold my coins yesterday. But I do want to sell one more project, I believe. It's either one or two more projects. Um, I like Cosmos, but I think I might end up selling it and taking the profit that I ended up gaining from that position, even though I'm gaining a lot of APY and I feel like you're going to see so much more in the end. It's just something where I'm like, I gain profit from it. So these are one of the few that I've actually gained profit in the more bearish market. Um, because a lot of them, you as you're holding them a long time, especially in this bear market, you see things that are dropping. So either it's going to be Tezos and maybe Cosmos. But as we go into it, I'll show you exactly what I hold now. Barely breathe, man. Everyone, everyone, time to sell everything. Panic. The sky is falling while we just sit here and buy the dip. Look, um, buying the dip is a great option, and I would love to continue to do that. But it's since the markets are down, revenue for YouTube has not been great. And a lot of times I take money that I have extra from YouTube, and usually I keep some for a rainy day, basically. Um, but for the past few months, maybe even 4 months, it's been really, really tough on YouTube. So that rainy day fund for that side has kind of dried up a little bit, especially with our spending habits. It's kind of I don't know, we just keep spending. I mean, maybe we should stop. Um and that would be great. But there's a lot of wiggle room. I feel like we can definitely find a way to dial that back. But I'd rather see everything that we have spent because looking at the credit card statement, the Amex statement, I was like, wait, what? What did we spend on? But we already spent it. So we have to find a way to pay it off. So I talked to her about it and told her, hey, we probably need to dial it back just a little bit, not spend that much because if you're looking at a statement and you're like, you have to look at it like twice or three times, it's kind of a question. So yeah, we ended up doing that, but YouTube hasn't been really that great. And since it is the bear market, you're not seeing a lot of interest in cryptocurrency, even though people are interested in what's happening and taking a glance at things, or just not watching a lot of the content that they used to watch. Somebody said that the reason why I'm not seeing as much volume on YouTube is because I switched from talking about stocks a lot to crypto, but that's not true. It's mainly around the fact that the markets are down. So either way, you're not seeing as much volume as you do see for standard updates. So what you need is something that's kind of broad, maybe an educational topic that people all resonate with and all can learn from. But yeah, so I mean, if you think I'm a clown, you can go ahead and get out of here. You know what? I'll go to subscribers only, so you can subscribe, but you can say what you want. It's just you can say it somewhere else. But everybody can have their own opinion. There's your opinion, and now you can take that opinion elsewhere. Um, but anyways, where was I going? So yeah, the crypto market has been down, and when you have this bear market that has been down, YouTube obviously suffers, the view obviously suffer, and I see that as it gets to another month and another month and another month, you see the views that do suffer throughout. Um, but yeah, we're still here. We're still pumping away some content, and you know I'm doing more longer term trading, and that's the reason why is like everything's being held in there. And I thought it was going to be more short term for some of them. Like I thought, with the spending that we've done and the drying up of that rainy day fund, then I thought the SHIB investment would have been really good, but SHIB just kept collapsing as well and started to see less and less interest. Now I still have my main SHIB, which is 254 million. But the 421 million that I did get for a short term play, I just had to eat that loss. I was expecting a month, maybe a month, and seeing a return from that, but it ended up being a month and a half or 2 months. And now it's getting to that point to where I'm like, that's it's probably going to happen sometime soon, but it's just not the short term trade that I wanted. Sometimes when you have your short term trades, you have to have a profit and loss, and I hit that loss a little bit ago. Um, I just didn't sell at that loss. I sold at a little bit lower than that, so wasn't really my highest moment. I'm killing it on YouTube. In the past year, almost $2,000. That's great. That's extra, And the past year has been low. Like I'm telling you, um, if it was a bull market, it would be a lot better because there's more interest. Right now, if you search up crypto, you're not getting a ton of high search results. You'll get some videos, but if you search up crypto and trending, it's going to tell you that it's not as trending as it was. It's not at the 100% mark that it was. It's now down at 50 or 40 or whatever. I hit my 200th subscriber, Matt. You hit your 200 subscriber. Congratulations, Richie. I mean, that's big, guys. Just keep pumping out the content. Eventually, you'll have some people that resonate with your videos, and I'm sure you already do. But what you will see is you put out a video one time, and it's going to be a massive video that gets you like 4,000, 5,000 views, and you'll see the subscribers come in, and then you'll see more content and keep creating that content that you see that works, and you'll see your channel grow, and that's just amazing that you got to 200 subscribers. It takes a while to get to these levels, and it takes consistency. And if you're not consistent, you won't see the growth, but you are seeing the growth. So congratulations on that. Shib has been very disappointing. It has been. I thought that we were going to see a low point. We were going to bounce off this low point, break that level to where we're taking away a zero again, and then I would have been able to profit off of it. But no, it didn't end up doing that. So I think it will eventually do it. It's just I don't know. Shib has been insanely disappointing. You selling Jasmine? No. Let me go into what I actually hold. I know people are wondering what I still hold after selling. So First, let me go over to Coinbase and just show you what I have in cash. So right now I have about $9,698 in cash. I'm looking to sell a little bit more there, but I have about $15,000 in crypto. Now this is what I hold here. I have Ethereum, which I actually don't want to hold this much Ethereum. I wanted to have two at this point. Cardano, I hold the second most in Cardano. Krill Coin, I still have Harvest Finance. Jasmine Coin over here. I want to sell Tezos, and the Gala version 1 is stuck over here. I can't do anything with it as of right now, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to do anything with it. It's just I got to eat that loss apparently. Um, and we have Bitcoin, so I'm probably gonna have somewhere around $14,000 left in here after I take out the Tezos because I unstaked it and I have like a 1 to 2 day waiting period or something in order to get that out. But yeah, so that's where I stand for Coinbase. Let me see. I still have my XRP that's over in. Let me see if I can bring up KuCoin. Give me a second. I still have my XRP. One second. XRP coin. Uh, Log in. I'm already logged in. Come on, take your time. Take your time, man. So yeah, I still have my Terra Luna Classic as well. So I still have all the Terra Luna Classic that's over in the give me a second. Bring this up. I still have my Terra Luna Classic that's here. So this Terra Luna Classic that's staked, and I also have the Luna Classic that's in my wallet there. I have my staking rewards as well. If we go over here, you're gonna see that I have my Terra Luna Classic over here as well in KuCoin, as well as if we go to the trading account, I think it's in. You'll see my XRP. I also have 67 million Pepe, which is only $85 worth, but I have XRP that's standing there as well. I also have my Chronos. I still have my Chronos. Um, I still have my Chronos here, which is about 82,000 Chronos. And I also have Cosmos, which Cosmos I plan on selling that. Now I also have, if I go over to MetaMask, and hopefully I'm logged in. Yeah, if I go to MetaMask, you're gonna see that I'm hit buy. If I go to MetaMask and go to assets, there we go. We're gonna see that I have my Luna T over here. I have my Terra Luna Classic that's over here as well. I have a little bit of BNB in order to make some trades. If I go over to the Ethereum network, you're gonna see that I have $261 dollars worth of Ethereum. I don't have my Luna T over here. That was just supposed to be a quick investment, and that turned out to be kind of horrendous there because it could have been so much better if the initial launch would have been great. It would have been so much better, and I was expecting that to be as good, and I was supposed to receive some on the ETH side anyways as being a partner. That's why I was like, all right, with that partner share that I have, I'm never going to touch that. I'm never going to do anything with it. But with the amount that I put in short term, I was planning on making a quick move. I put in like 2,800 and turned that into like 1,700 because of the three launches that they did have. Now, I would assume that things are going to be okay with that. I haven't heard from them in a little bit. I tried to reach out to them one time, and maybe they were just too busy for that. So I'll probably reach out to them today to see what's going on with Lunati and what they're planning on doing. Um, but yeah, that's where we stand with that. So I don't know how much I have altogether. I'll have to go through all of that because I think I'm still missing like a platform or two. But yeah, that's what we're showing there. I didn't really sell everything. Obviously, the video title was just like something crazy, selling all or selling everything. Let's see. Well done, Rich. Always watch your videos. Decided to short term Bitcoin. I've been nibbling anything under 28. Loving this accumulation phase. Thanks for wait. Thanks for me showing me how to fish, Matt. That's fantastic. If you show yourself how to fish. That's usually how it goes, right? You have to learn yourself. Even though you can probably learn a couple of things from some people, it's still not going to be to where you learn everything from me or you learn everything from anybody else. You may find what works best by you just going out and doing it. You know, so like you can go online, like say if you wanted to go online and learn how to play football, you can go and learn how to play football, learn all the techniques and everything like that. But if you don't go out there and do it, you're not going to be able to actually learn how to do it. You're going to think that you know how to do it. It's like, oh, I know how to fight. I know karate. You see all the videos on karate, but you don't know it because you haven't ever you don't have the muscle memory. You haven't gone out and done it yourself. So honestly, you have to do it that way. And no matter what you learn, book knowledge or book wise, even if you go to college for a certain major, um, you may have all this book knowledge, but you've never been out in the field. You've never experienced anything. No, so it's always good to have that. How much would you say you wait, how much would you say you interested all in all? How much would you say you interested? Don't play with me. XRP will get my AMG. Being interested all in all. How much would I say I'm interested or invested? All those are crap coins. I mean, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Um, the point is that name me something that actually has a use case, and you can tell me that you have, a lot of positions out there. Oh, this position has a use case. Bitcoin is amazing because there's a use case. Yeah, does it? Do people actually use it? No. Nothing really has a use case right now. There's probably a few that have a specific use case for what they're doing, but majority of them do not. So I understand where people are coming from, all saying, "Hey, those are crap coins because those aren't coins that I'm invested in." No, I mean you're just invested into what you would define as a different set of crap coins. Um, so it's honestly like just hilarious when people say stuff like that because it's not about like I don't get offended if you talk about the coins that I'm invested into. You could say my house is horrible. I don't care. I live in this house. I invest with this position. I invest with this money and I invest in these positions because I feel as though they're going to make a move. And that's what's unique about my strategy is that first word, right? It's my strategy. You can have your own. If you find success in it, then have your success. No one has heard from Lunatic's token very much. No one has heard from Lunatic token very much. Oh, you haven't heard from Lunatic token in a while? What happened to you, bro? You used to talk about crypto with a utility that solves real world problems, and now it's me. When did I talk about cryptocurrency that solves real world problems? And every cryptocurrency has the potential to talk to solve real world problems. Right now, it's about making the cryptocurrency market as popular as other markets that are out there, as big as other markets that are out there. Currently, we're not seeing that. There is no physical position out there that has real world utility at the moment. If you're talking about Bitcoin, that definitely doesn't have real world utility at the moment. Right? If you're talking about Ethereum, it has utility, but is it something that's massively adopted by everybody? No, it's not. Right? BNB, probably the most utility that you could see within positions is, and it's not even really utility behind it, it's just something by association, would be exchange coins, right? Exchanges are where all the money is drawn into. And if you have coins that are really you know, supporting that exchange in any way, that's I wouldn't consider that a use case, but by association, it creates more of a use than anything that you see out there. Bitcoin is a legal tender in all countries, but do people use it? That's the thing. If people don't use it, it has no use case. You can say, oh, it's usable out there. People can use the dollar everywhere, but do we see everybody using it? No. We see a lot of people that are adopting it. That's a real world use case because people are using it in other countries, right? If I tell you that this piece of paper is now it's going to be worth 1 cent for you to have, and now you can basically take that piece of paper and buy whatever you want with it. Are we saying that everybody's going to use this piece of paper to go and buy something? No, they're not. What's the purpose of them changing their currency to this currency? There's no purpose right now. They could just use the dollar because it is accepted everywhere. So until that gets to the point to where people have a reason to buy something digitally, to buy something with a cryptocurrency, nothing really has a use case at the moment. So you can argue with me all you want, but it's true. How did you buy XRP? I can't find where to buy it for the US. So I have it on KuCoin. If you go over to KuCoin, sign up for KuCoin. You can use my link in the description. I get a little kickback. But use my link in the description. You can buy it over on KuCoin. I believe you can also buy it on Uphold. But I like KuCoin because I have a referral link down below. Down below. Yes, I would say Bitcoin and ETH because this market is wild. Did you hear about Glow 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 Binance? Glow I don't know. I haven't heard of it. No. Globiance? Bitcoin is legal tender in a lot of countries. But do you like gambling on some memes? Who don't? But I do like gambling on some memes. Who don't? Yeah. I mean, it's about finding what's popular. If you can find what's popular and be able to trade within those positions, it's just like you trading in the crypto market. The stock market. If you find something that's moving, it's not necessarily just because of what happened and what the future is going to be. It's about how much you can make out of it. So it's about you investing into a position at the right moment, finding a gain, selling that. I'm very nasally right now. I'm sorry. XRP is a high risk, but maybe a high reward. That's usually how the play goes, right? You find these high reward, uh, or high risk plays, kind of like what I saw in Terra Luna Classic. At the lowest point, that's definitely a high risk play. I believe that it was going to push up, but it's definitely a high risk play, and that high risk play paid off. Crypto coins have real utility. Matthew, why you say none have real use case? None have a use case right now. They have a use case that you can establish, but none are actually being used right now. So establishing a use case and understanding where we will be in the future is a whole nother monster, right? It's not about the fact that I'm saying cryptocurrency is not usable and will never be usable. That's not the case. I'm saying establishing what that use case will be, understanding where it's going to fill the gap, and then the use cases become real. Right now, the use cases are not real. The use cases are something that's kind of a dream or a goal to get to, and I think we will get there. It's just going to take some time. So saying Ethereum right now being used for a lot of NFT sales and being used for a lot of land sales, eventually it's going to be the same thing when it comes to virtual real estate, right? People are going to want to buy virtual real estate and then go from there. Blow my nose. Give me a second. 1 second. I'm super nasally. I don't understand it, man. Need to clear this up. How long have we been live for? 30 minutes? What do you think about Casper? I love what the new tax is doing for Ludic. It's burning a lot more. I actually haven't dove into that at all. I've seen some things, but I have to just I have to check it out. But yeah, obviously, if you have a higher tax, it's going to burn a lot more. It's going to mean a lot more to everybody. I've been a huge fan of uh, I've been a huge fan of, the 1.2% tax or any tax really associated with a cryptocurrency and keeping it deflationary. Now, I know that Terra Luna Classic is not meant to be deflationary, and it's more of just like a rescue mission, and that would be amazing. But, last I heard from Russell was a week ago. I reached out yesterday, nothing back yet. Interesting. But Elmo market cap reduce under 100 billion. What is the price prediction? So it depends, right? If you see multiple platforms and you see millions of dollars that's going into this per day, I would firmly expect this to be, you know, maybe a couple tens of millions of dollars of market cap. You could see a $20 million, you could see a $30 million market cap, things like that. I could see probably a lot more than that, depending on what markets is available on. I feel like my nose is like opening and closing as I'm talking. When let's see, I think Bitcoin lost its use case with the guy that bought the pizza. Well, yeah, that's the other thing that you have with a lot of positions, right? If it's going to be something like if it's something that can be used like across the world and easily used, it would be great. Uh, but wouldn't you want something that holds value a little bit more solidly, not something that's going to change value like Bitcoin has? Because if you have something that's going to appreciate in value, I'm not going to go out and spend. I feel like I'm a radio that's like my nose is like open. It's weird. Um, but if you can get past that, you're fine. Um, I feel as though when you see a position that appreciates in value, I'm not going to spend it on something that depreciates in any way, like a pizza. Like I'm buying a pizza, and that pizza uh, is gone in I don't know an hour. That has become evil. I don't know what you're talking about. I like Jasmine. I have Jasmine. Someone bought a pizza with Bitcoin. What better use case do you need to buy Papa John's? Yeah, sure. Mucinex Matt. No, it's allergies. So I like keep my nose closed like this so it doesn't make the noise. If I just keep my nose closed and then just do a nasally talk, we're good. Because my nose being open like that, it like opens and closes, and it sounds like a AM radio to me at least. How much elbow do you have? I have 220,000. Yeah, I have 220,000 Elmo in here. Do you want to read about what people bought with Bitcoin? Read about Silk Road. A bag of weed was 20 Bitcoin. Mushrooms were 40. Not encouraging uh, the use case of either. How much Elmo do you, oh, I read that. In reality, the people who make the most money in crypto are the early investors. That's why I'm dipping my toes into BRC20. And now my whole body is wet and it feels good. I'm up nice. Okay. Oh, because you're not dipping your toes in the water. You're jumping in the water. Got you. Going all in. Uh, do you think the bull market will wait until 2024? At this point, it does look like it. Uh, it's so like I when you see the interest rates that continue to increase or they stop raising interest rates in a way, and then you see, inflation that's continuously decreasing, for 9, 10 straight months, you would expect to see bullish momentum. But then when you have, the debt ceiling that's rising and all this other stuff, right, that create negativity, well, now the bull market is completely postponed, even though you've had a ton of positive things that are happening. They could be wiped out by one, maybe two negative things. Um, so I I I don't want to say so because I want people to make money in this year, but we're already like almost halfway through the year. We are about to be halfway through the year at this point. Um, and it honestly does suck to see that 2023 has just been horrendous for investments. I mean, some people have made money, especially from Pepe and plays getting into things at an $800 billion market cap, and now we're at a 1.1 or one almost $1.2 trillion market cap. So people have made money. It's just not as much as people hoped to make. It's about day traders right now rather than the long term investors. Did I sell my Lunic? No, I didn't sell my Lunic. I still have 54 million. Sorry that I'm doing this, but I'm doing this so it just stops making that noise, which bothers me. Maybe I should get one of those clips. Clip my nose. Switched my 106 million Shiba Inu I was holding for the past 3 years. I gave up and swapped it for Elmo, which is the best meme coin out there at the moment. The more people sell, the better. That's true. I've never really been a big fan of switching out one cryptocurrency for the other, but if it's part of your strategy, if you feel like it can work, make that move. I'm not going to sit here and tell people, hey, you're making the wrong move, because if it does work for you, then, it's great. And you learn from the things that you do. So whether it is a bad move or it is a good move, you learn from it. So honestly, I think Elbow is a great play, and what they're doing, I hope that they just keep continuing to add to the CEXs and add the either 10% tax or 5% tax, and keep adding more and more platforms that you could see more and more volume from. Um, because then this meme play turns into something, really big, and not just something that can be deflationary, but also eventually have a use case established, right? That they have staking right now. That they're going to have NFT sales, and it's going to be involved with what, from what I heard, is probably one of the best ideas I've ever heard from a position, when it comes to um, burning there, right? So while you have these NFTs and you are one of the holders of these NFTs, you are now going to have a bigger benefit to being a holder. And if there's a reason to hold an NFT, it means a lot more, right? There's reasons to hold NFTs out there, in different platforms, right? Because it may have something to do with gaming, or it may have something to do with something else. But when it comes to a use case, I feel like this would be the best, or a reason to hold it. This would be the best reason to hold an NFT. So basically, with the exchanges that they put on, the exchanges will have a either 10% tax or 5% tax or some sort of tax with it. And what they're going to do is they're going to send that tax money back to them in USDT. Now, if you want to sell your position, instead of selling it on the CEX or selling it on any other platform, it gives you a benefit to sell it on the DEX, on whatever platform they build, right? What is that benefit? Well, if you decide to sell your position as an NFT holder on their platform that they create, they're going to take the USDT that they collect as a burn, and they're going to burn it off eventually, right? So instead of burning off from the pool, instead of buying from the liquidity pool or buying from that, they're going to buy from you guys that decide to sell it. So if you want to sell 1,000, they will buy that 1,000 and they will burn it off directly. So they were going to burn it off no matter what, but now you get the benefit of not having a tax, because you're going to get 100% of that money. Instead of getting the 10% tax selling over there, you now have 100% of that money, only if you are an NFT holder. So that's going to be huge for the NFTs as well as for investors in general, because you're going to be able to profit out of it if you are an NFT holder out of it. So I feel like that will be huge. I hope the Elmo NFTs do well. I think they are a bit expensive. But again, if you have the benefit, say, think about this, and the reason why they could be expensive. If you have the benefit of taking your Elmo that you have, let's say 1 million Elmo that you were able to buy at 0.003 or 0.005 or something. Well, now you can take that money instead of you sell it Elmo at $1, you end up selling it at $1 million or getting 100,000 taken out as a tax, or you can have $1 million and have $1 million, not have any type of tax because you are an NFT holder. So I feel like that's a huge benefit, especially with something that's a meme play that's going to give you a lot in the end. I bought Elmo on Coinbase Wallet, fit $500 more, and got charged 730. You bought Elmo on Coinbase Wallet. What did you end up paying in Coinbase? It was Ethereum. If you have a cat in the house, that's probably your allergy issue. It's not. It's outside. Um, it's actually worse outside. I think it's the pollen. Honestly, when I leave PA, I'm perfectly fine. But PA is the problem. Apparently, I might have to, leave this state, even though I like where I live. My eyes are actually okay. I think it's just my nose at this point. If I can find a way to fix that, we're good. Where can I buy Elmo? So right now, if we look on the screen, we can buy Elmo on Uniswap and on Bitmart. I believe they're going to be launching on LBank sometime soon. I don't know if they put something on Twitter. We go and find Elmo. Fortunately, we have to close. We have had to close permanently. It's been a wild ride, and I wish everyone in the ship army the best. We've been operating at a loss for over a year and had to finally pull the plug. Keep on keeping on, y'all. Um, so it looks like Shib Coffee Company, closed its doors. Uh, Go down here. Uh, we don't only have the most amazing meme coin in the space, but we also have the most bullish, amazing looking chart. They do. Tomorrow trading on Coin W official. Nice. That was 2 hours ago. I don't know how much liquidity they're gonna have, but that's good. I don't know how much volume they typically see. Do we see any let's go up here. Let's go to exchanges. I mean, Coin W sees about $1 billion in trading volume today. That's fantastic. Compared to crypto.com with 100 million, you're seeing $1 billion on CoinW. And you have the reserves that are listed. You have 2.1 million weekly visitors. That's big. That's pretty big. All right. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see right here. So you scroll down here on Elmo ERC. If you want to go to follow them on Twitter, make sure you follow them on Twitter. Um, but you have a listing tomorrow. So 10% tax is applied on CoinW, and we will receive the obtained tax daily in Elmo. So that's huge. That is huge. Once we have collected a decent amount after a month, we will do one big burn. And eventually, hopefully, they do that same thing where they're doing for the NFT holders. As you collect a certain amount, you have the amount that they're buying back from investors to burn off. That's a big deal. I think your face is slightly swollen. Whoa, are you saying that I'm getting fat? Is that what you're saying? I think I'm getting fat. Oh. Ugh. I hope the Elmo NFTs do well. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I read that. I bought Elmo. Okay, worth the price for sure. Just tough to afford, at least for me. How much are they looking to for it to be? Can you create a video on how we can stake Elmo token? Um, DJ Trev, do you have a video on staking Elmo? I haven't done it because I haven't staked my Elmo, and I don't plan to stake my Elmo because I don't want to take away from anybody else, any other investor that's looking to stake. Even though I probably will be able to gain more. As the market cap grows, I'm gaining some anyway, so it doesn't make sense for me to do that. Um, so is why the eyes look smaller. My eyes look smaller. My eyes look fine. Don't start judging my features. Don't start doing it. How much you sell? How much did I sell? Were you not here in the beginning? Do you need a breakdown again? If anybody needs a breakdown again of how much I have in cash now and how much what I still hold, please let me know. I'll break that down again. Um, I'm very transparent. I don't lie about this stuff. I think the NFTs are starting at zero point 0.3 ETH. That's not bad. I disagree on the bull run. I think Bitcoin will be at least $35. You're saying 35,000 in July. Yeah, I think that's still a start to a bull run. I gotta turn it off. It's still not the bull run. I have 146 people. Um, I have 146 people and your subs. What about my subs? I made more Elmo from trading crazy price volumes on Bitmart than my staking. 23 ETH is like $600. That's not horrible. It still is expensive, but you think about the benefit that you could have with that. That could be a huge benefit if you are an NFT holder. I definitely will be an NFT holder, but I'll have to take some ETH out. Now, will you get the value back in that ETH? It depends, right? Let's say you do have 200,000 or 300,000 or a million Elmo and you wanted to sell it at $1 or $2 or $10 or however many millions you end up getting, right? I'm not saying that that's 100% the case, but let's say it does happen. You end up gaining that back by not having to pay that tax if they end up implementing that. Now, we still don't know if they're going to do it. It's a great idea, uh, but you have to make sure you're going to be able to get that value back. Mathematically, I think Elmo and Bone are the two best buys. Any thoughts? Um, I'm not so sure about Bone, honestly. I want to see what how much popularity Shibarium's going to have because it seems like a lot of people, are kind of giving up on Shib, and Shib is the main selling point of why people would invest into or buy, Shib on Shibarium or be invested in Shibarium, basically. Um, so, and the reason why, people would buy on that platform. So if they're buying SHIB or moving SHIB or doing anything with SHIB or SHIB like positions, um, that's when you'll see the bone volume. But also, you're not paying a crazy amount in a fee, right? You're paying a very, very, very small amount. So honestly, you only need like $10 in order to make any transaction you want. And how many transactions are you going to make on Shibarium? Who knows? Mathematically, I think. Wait, did anyone get in on Bencoin? I haven't gotten in on it. I heard of some people that have gotten in on it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that my nose doesn't make noises. But yeah, two J3. If you want me to go through my positions and how much I sold, how much I have, please let me know, and I will break that down again. Watch how fast they go. I think they're going to sell only a small amount. Yeah, it all depends how much popularity you have, right? If they build, up to 5,000, a little bit over 5,000 holders, and only sell 1,000 NFTs, that could be big. You know, they could make a lot of money from it, put a lot of money back into it. My nose makes noise, man. It bothers me. Elmo Deposit Wallet is now live on CoinW. What price do you think is good entry price for XRP? Lower than 50 cents. I think lower than 50 cents is good. I bought it at like 30, I want to say 39, but I don't think KuCoin gives me my buy-in cost. Yeah, I don't think it gives me that. Yeah. I think I bought it at 39. You hold the AI projects? Not at the moment. No, I was looking at some AI projects, but I just didn't have the funds to buy it in the past few months. But um, AI projects are kind of like I think I looked at them like metaverse tokens, right? Metaverse tokens were big when metaverses were very popular. Now metaverses are still popular, but there's not as much interest into it. And it seems like a lot of that interest is driven over to or moved over to AI tokens, and now we're seeing that similar path to where it was a lot of interest, and now you don't really have as much interest. You still have some, and you have people that are interested in it, but you don't have as much mentioning of it in the chat or mentioning of it on YouTube. It was at a point to where people were like, AI tokens are going to run. This is what's happening here. This is what's happening here. And honestly, if I would have, joined that craze, then I would have had a lot more views within that time frame. But I was looking to talk about the positions that I was invested in. I wasn't invested in any AI plays. I was looking to do so. I've always been, or I was always looking at Fetch.ai, but I never actually managed to pull the trigger on buying the position. So again, I look at them both the same. They follow the same path, but when we see more bullish momentum, we're going to see a lot of interest in metaverses. We're going to see a lot of interest in AI. It's just which one will take off more. The majority of people that are invested in metaverse tokens are also invested in AI tokens because you know they're following similar trends. Just like meme tokens, people buy into Shiba Inu, but they also take some of that Shiba Inu and put it into Pepe. So both of them will be moving at once. It's just which one will move more, right? Hey Matt, do you read that? I find AI Doge is that trash. A lot of humor on AI Doge. And I get one shot a year, and I don't suffer like you do with allergies. You get one shot a year, and you don't suffer. See, I this is my second year having allergies, so that's why I'm suffering. And this year was worse than last year, right? Last year, at least I didn't have a stuffy nose. I was just like, uh, my eyes were always watering, and I think I can't remember, my throat itched and all that stuff. Like I got that level of it, but now it's like I'm completely congested all day, every day, and honestly, I don't like it because I have to breathe out of my mouth. And then what's crazy is while I'm sleeping, I have to breathe out of my mouth, and I have a fan on with dry air, so it's like I'm gonna get sick easier. Hey, what selling crypto? So which ones did I sell? Did you know Fetch.ai has nothing to do with AI? So why do you say that? Why do you say it has nothing to do with AI? Because it seems like it has everything to do with AI. I'm doing research. It has a lot to do with AI. What do you mean? It's literally its whole thing. Literally, you search and look on the website, and it classifies itself as an AI company. What are you what are you talking about? You literally search for AI, right? Go in here. You have it as an AI company. What are you talking about? Automate Web3 systems and reinvent business models. I mean, that's AI. If anything, what the hell are you talking about? A bowl of hot water and lemon slices at night works wonders for allergies, man. I'll have to try that. One, I like lemon, so if lemon is going to clear anything up, that's I can just eat lemon straight. You won't be able to DM me on Twitter. Like if you mean the actual like use case that they supposedly have in anything, I mean, like I said, nothing really has a use case. It's all about establishing what that use case could be. So just like a lot of metaverses don't actually have a metaverse that's launched yet. They have the idea of a metaverse. So um, you can see a lot of AI tokens that don't have anything to do with AI at the moment because they're looking to establish something with AI and they need the funding in order to do it. So I get what you're saying, maybe. You too as well, BDB. But just like I said, the top um, metaverse projects. Fredo launches today. Fredo launches today at 1600 UTC PM. Could be massive. Not MetaMonkey AI. That's the only project that pushes real technology that they have today. They can prove. I mean, Chat GPT as well, right? I took honey. I had tea and honey with some lemon juice, and it just doesn't work. Just like the video for that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I've been saying for a long time about metaverses, how people are always hype about what the metaverse is going to look like. But a lot of times, those metaverse companies, especially the ones that are lower market cap and feel like they're just starting up and look like their metaverses are amazing, you can generate any type of image, you can generate any type of video to make it look like you're traveling through what could be a metaverse. But honestly, that's not what you are going to be able to build. You're thinking you could drum up some interest by having that video go around this so-called metaverse that you plan on building, but knowing that it's going to cost you billions of dollars in order to build that metaverse that way, it makes no sense. If Facebook or Meta is investing, $10 billion into a metaverse and they still don't have something that is the open world, right? That you can go and explore and do all this stuff. What makes you think that a smaller company worth, a $1 million market cap or $10 million market cap is going to be able to do something like that? So like I always, it's just I don't know, mind boggling a little bit. I can't wait for China to jump on Elmo tomorrow. There's only 2,338 holders, and we burn in billions of coins a day. I can't imagine when we reach 10,000 holders. Yeah. Did you say billions of coins per day? They only have millions. Maybe you meant to say millions. Yeah, it's right next to them. I'll go with that. Virtual Bacon on YouTube has a good video about this. Top 6 AI coins, all hype or future and blockchain. Who is it? Virtual Bacon? I'll check out Virtual Bacon. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it. When did he put a month ago? Yeah, you meant millions. Yeah, they're burning a lot. They're burning a heck of a lot. Anyways, guys, we almost have 100 likes. If you guys could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out the channel. It helps out growth and all that stuff. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to the Patreon, I just added a new tool for crypto trading. If you guys are interested in trading crypto short term, I'm not so sure if I plan on taking this money directly out or trading it very, very short term, like within the day, to make a move. So we will see what I end up doing. I'm trying to find the best opportunity to do so. But it seemed like my best opportunity that I wanted to buy short term was Flux, and Flux moved by 5 cents. And I would have loved to have been able to be invested into that for the short term, but I couldn't buy it on Coinbase, so it didn't allow me to do that. But it did end up moving. You said you sold everything. Yeah, I know what I said. Wait, yeah, I know what I said in the video. The video was primed for YouTube, right? So I didn't sell absolutely everything. I sold, and in the video I talked about, I sold 20 to 25% of my position, depending on how much the overall value is. But I mainly sold about $9,000 worth of cryptocurrency. I still hold Ethereum, Cardano, Krill, Harvest Finance, Jasmine Coin. I'm getting rid of Tezos. I have Gala because they won't let me trade it. Um, I also have my Terra Luna Classic that's over here. I have my Terra Luna Classic that's in KuCoin. I have XRP. I have Elmo. Um, I have Lunatics Token BNB side. I have Kronos, Cosmos, um, and I think that's pretty much it. So I still have quite a bit of cryptocurrency, probably somewhere around, let's say, 30 to 40,000. Bulls are getting ready to run out of the damn gates. I was hoping that I'm really hoping that since I am announcing that I'm selling it, I want to see the overall cryptocurrency market move, because that's usually what happens when big time holders in certain positions end up selling, or somebody that's really stubborn and holding a position and ends up running the day after you sell it. So I'm hoping that everything runs or SHIB runs because I still do have SHIB, um, as well as some other positions as well over on crypto.com that I forgot about. Crypto.com. Oh, I have farm coin over there too. Um, I don't want to sell that, even though I'm up on that position, because farm is at $26, $27. I ended up buying um, uh, 30 at a lower price, a very low price. But I'm also holding $5,700 over there on crypto.com, which is Kronos, or sorry, not Kronos. I don't hold Kronos over there. I hold that on the DeFi wallet. Shiba Inu, Compound, Harvest Finance, and OMG Network. So yeah. So can you talk about Harvest Finance also? Yeah, I mean I like Harvest Finance. Sell in May and walk away. I like Harvest Finance. I like what they have to do. I like their staking options that they have over there as well, not only for farm but also other positions. Um, I've seen so much success in farm, right? I've made $9,000 with farm total. That was realized gain, but I also have a realized loss here because, or sorry, not realized loss, unrealized loss here because I reinvested, or sorry, I kept some money that was in there, and then I also invested into some at a lower price than where it is now. But the other price was like $150. So obviously, the unrealized loss within that position that I'm holding is is quite a bit. But the other gain that I had, or the other two gains that I had, it was phenomenal to see. So Harvest Finance has given me a lot, and the fact that they have a very, very low supply is the thing that I am very interested in. Right, you're looking at 99% of the supply that's out there, so fully diluted, and then you're also seeing only about 700,000 coins. That's it, 700,000, not millions. 700,000. So you can see this really, really grow as we see higher and higher market caps. And honestly, I'm really excited to see what this ends up being overall. Uh, Sorry, my nose is just bothering the hell out of me. So if we go over here to Ethereum, we look at the holders. You have about 14,700 holders, but you only have 700,000 supply as a total supply. So honestly, you can see a big push to this, and I currently have 100. I got about excuse me, the tax with the NFT is only the buyback and bird platform. What are you talking about? The answer I got back is the tax with the NFT is only on the buyback and bird platform. Sorry, I'm trying to understand a little bit. The platform that they build, which is going to be a DEX platform. That's what you're talking about. ADA is solid. Is ADA everyone's secret bag? Yeah, ADA is definitely a big play for me. I like ADA. Sinuses or no sinuses, the show must go on. It 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 definitely needs to. Uh, uh, Trying to see what position I could buy short term, maybe today to make a move. Um, would you guys be interested in something? So, my brother does these like storage lockers. Like the last time he did a storage locker, he ended up spending like $10 on the storage locker and made like I think it was like 2,000 plus dollars from it. Yeah, he ended up selling like couches right from the start, and then he sold lottery machines that were in there, and he ended up making a decent amount of money from it from a $10 investment. And he does these like kind of all the time, or he used to do them all the time, and now he does them here. Would you guys be interested in seeing that on this YouTube channel? And then I would probably make his own YouTube channel for that. Um, I'm looking to record something for him and talk about the investment side of these and how they could be profitable or they could be at a loss and some tips and tricks and all this stuff that he can get. um, I feel like how much he made off of those storage lockers, I'm shocked with it, but he's almost at the point to where he paid off the loan that I have for the car that he got. So he got a loan through me instead of a loan through a bank. and I don't charge any interest. As long as I don't pay any interest, I don't charge any interest. So I'm not loaning out money to anybody. So just just to be aware of that. But that would be huge, I think. I would like an ADA slash XRP video. Yeah, I like ADA. I haven't made a video on that in a while. I probably should. We'll see. Maybe on the NFA channel. Whoever said secret bag, I like that as a title. Like why ADA is my secret bag. Uh, you could just do car there, maybe. That's not a bad title. I like that. Can I get a loan? Damn it, too late. The entire market crashed, and it didn't even affect XRP because basically it was so high up. Elmo was a scam. It's not. Doesn't look like it. Nike says just do it. Even when XRP went down, it's still in the green and the entire day. Yes, interested plus one and interest free loan. I don't know about that. You're not getting that. Do any coins run with Nvidia? I'm not so sure. Good question. Everyone literally took their money out and put it into XRP. It's sort of visible. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I mean it's just allergies. It's all about if that starts to clear up a little bit. CRO is the future. I do have 82,000 of that. I set Elmo to the wrong address and contacted Elmo support team, and uh they sent asked for the address for review and sent me a link to give me my private keys to my wallet. What? Are you trading in the wrong Elmo? Don't trade in the wrong Elmo, and also never give out your private keys to anything. Like never. I don't care who asks you. It doesn't matter who it is because someone could be impersonating those people, right? I the people that I've worked with, right? They're they're phenomenal, right? They're very transparent. The only thing they're not transparent on is like who they are. And that's what a meme coin is all about. It's about, somebody creating it, not knowing who that person is that created it and have it just explode based off of what people believe it could do. You know? Telling you no real team will try to take your private keys, scammers. True. And they did not try and take it. You may be investing in the wrong Elmo token, which there are a few that are out there. Make sure you're investing in the right one. ADA is a simple chain. I'm actually surprised Matt is invested in it. Why are you surprised that I'm investing in ADA? What do you? All right. Does Lunic have any future? Does Lunic have any future? Honestly, the I was just talking about this to somebody on Patreon. Um, you know, Lunic has a potential for a future, right? It has that opportunity there. But I think as the investors, as the community, we messed that up. We never gave it a clear path. Like we honestly we established a path in the beginning and then we like chipped away at what that path is. We started branching out to different ways, right? It was about recovery at first, and then that recovery turned into what's the utility? Well, we can't just make it deflationary. It has to have something else that people can use it for, right? So you're seeing all these branches that are happening when we're just trying to recover it at first, right? We need to get it back to normal. Then after we get it back to normal, then we worry about whatever the use case will be, right? You can establish something all you want, but right now it's not about that. It's about recovering the overall chain. And we could have recovered it if we would have stuck to our guns with the 1.2% tax and also pushed for exchanges to do the same. And not say like, oh, we're going to boycott your exchange. Basically say, look, we need help. Can you help out the chain? Because the chain needs to get back to normal. This is our plan. This is how you plan to profit from it, and go on from there. If they have a profit strategy, if they have a clear plan in front of them, then they will work with it. But the problem is that we never had a clear plan. Never had a clear plan. Um, and it was always clouded. It was always to where somebody was like, no, we got to focus on this. But in reality, CZ knew that Burns would work if you had everybody that implemented it. But you have to show how they're going to profit from it, right? If an exchange doesn't know how they're going to benefit from something and how much they're going to be able to make, what's the point? My nose is dripping. Give me a second. Let me blow my nose. Thanks for telling me no sound. I appreciate it. No one wants to hear me blow my nose, right? We're good. Stop saying you can't hear me. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it though. I gotta go clear my nose at some point. I gotta go do the nasal spray. See if that clears it up. But I have a couple of videos, I think. Selling everything, huh? Yeah, that's a little much. Selling everything is not. I'm not gonna sell everything. But could be selling everything in one position, right? You could find a way to clarify it, but that was for YouTube. Someone tell me that's the wrong address. The address looks like the same address as the other guy posted. Someone can fake to be another project though. That's the thing. Um, if they just want your Elmo tokens, that they could fake to be that project by saying this is our address. It could be a fake YouTube or a fake Twitter account. They announced a new dev and building a layer 69 blockchain. People interpret everything in their own way. I'm disappointed you still have your hat. What? What, Adidas? You're talking about the Adidas hat? Like the Adidas logo and what they're doing? Or the way I'm wearing it? Or what? I honestly, I only wear a hat because I don't feel like doing my hair. Oh, you said you were selling everything. Got you. Got you. I thought you were talking about like what Adidas has done or what Kanye is, part of Adidas and what he said and everything there. I thought you were talking about that. Uh, yeah, I didn't sell everything. How about RFD? I think I gave an opinion on this last time. A refund token? Oh, this is the right one. I think it was on like no, yeah, RFD refund token, Binance, and just refund token, and then you also have refund. Which one is it? One, two, or three? Have you more info on the NFT and the tax situation? Only sell 5K a day, USDT max. Yeah, they said that until you get to a point to where it's and that's $5,000 or something like that. But maybe until you get to a point to where it's like you have massive amount of exchanges, a massive amount of volume, and a massive amount of burns that are going into there. Because if you do, then you have a lot of money to kind of push that way. So yes, in the beginning, you're only going to be able to get to a certain amount of liquidity. It makes sense. Um, but as you start to see more and more grow, it doesn't make sense to hold it like that because if you do, then you're holding a lot of reserve money that's there when we should be, officially like trying to burn it. I know it's a refund token, but which one? The top one, the first one, the one that's down 45%. You're seeing this at a $23.4 million market cap. Honestly, isn't that bad? Volume is looking really, really good at $36.4 million in the last day. You are seeing, let's actually go back here. You are seeing majority of that volume happen on a DEXs, obviously, because you probably don't have many CEXs. You have KuCoin, Gate.io, MEXC, LBank. So you have options in order to see a lot of that volume go through. Majority of that volume happens on Uniswap. But then when we talk about CEXs, we're looking at BitGet at 1.6 million, MEXC at 1.4 million, KuCoin at about 1.1 million, so almost 1.2. Uh, let's see how many holders are into it. So 9,500 holders within the position. You're looking at million, billion, trillion, 1 trillion coins total. If we're looking at some that probably has been burned off, maybe no. Most of it is in liquidity. Then you're seeing something that's here. You're seeing something that's in MEXC. Some big wallets at 1.6%, 1.3%. Nothing that's really a red flag that is there. Honestly, it just has a lot of supply. Um, which I don't know if all of it is in circulation. So I don't know. Let's see, a refund price today. What about it? Uh, what is it? has been launched by a blur.eth, who is an OG whale and is estimated to have a net worth of 9 figures, as well as known all over Twitter. Okay, that's fine. Not really saying what it's about. It's just like what another meme position. 0% tax, 1 trillion total supply, but it doesn't tell you like what it really does. So, or what it's planning on doing. So honestly, you're seeing some volume into it, but if we wanted to look at the chart to see how things have moved or progressed, uh, we've seen this at a way higher price, which was can't really break down the market cap. It was at a way higher price. You see this at 0.000023, but you've seen this at 3 zeros 75, 3 zeros 90, and also at 4 zeros 90, and then 3 zeros 1, basically at a level to where it has dropped a zero. So currently, this could be a price or a place to where it looks like an investment period, where you can find the ability to grow depending on where things go from here. And it looks like it's something that is up 25% of that moment, but could be up a hell of a lot more as you see it hit some of these highs. So it could be something that you risk, to have that risk to reward, a high risk to high reward throughout time, and get back to a level of, basically tripling your investment at this point. But it all depends how you want to play it. It doesn't have a lot of history to show whether it will get back to that point because it's only been down here one other time, right? You haven't seen a bounce moment here, and maybe you're going to see that bounce moment, uh, a little bit later, or as it drops a little bit more. I was wash trading tokens, nothing more. It's going to zero. All right, guys. So it's about an hour and 30 minutes that we've been live streaming here. So I gotta get off and record some videos and upload a golfing video. If you guys want to subscribe to my golfing channel, please do so. I want to have a lot more golfing content that's out here. So again, we have multiple channels associated with um, my brand, I guess you want to say. But if you go over to my channel, you go over to my main channel, and you'll see channels over here next to store. You'll see channels. You'll see these four are ones that I'm directly associated with. So my golf channel, I try and upload every day. NFA channel, I upload there sparingly. Reaction channel, I haven't uploaded in a while, but I do want to create a little bit more reactions. I'm actually thinking about doing more of a podcast setting and just talking about different things with either my brothers, or my wife at times, or brother-in-law, or whoever wants to join the chat, and we can just have a conversation about a lot of things, not just like investing, but we can talk about you know everything. I don't know. It'll just be fun to have those conversations. But yeah, we also have a gaming channel that I really don't upload to as much. So I want to find a way to do all of those things. But if you want to subscribe to any of these channels, feel free to do so. I'm gonna get out of here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. After you guys want to, or if you guys want to subscribe to my Patreon, again, the link is over here, or directly at the in the description. Um, and if you guys want to follow, or sorry, not follow me, if you want to check out my referral links, feel free to check out those referral links, which are also down below. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.